Okay, so yesterday we talked about those vowel patterns of EI and EIGH. And so we're going to practice those again and be looking for those long A, long E, and long I sounds that these words will be making. We want to be able to identify the vowel patterns that make each sound. So I have some words that I will read for and with you the first time. And then I'm going to go around, I'm going to do randomly pointing, and I want you to try to read them on your own. So let's get started. Sleigh, rains. Remember that is horse reins, not rain in the sky. Veil, weight. That would be how heavy something is. Neigh, like the sound a horse makes. Height, freight, neither. Okay, now I want you to try to say the words as I point to them. Veil, freight, neigh, sleigh, neither, reins, height. How'd you do? Okay, great job, guys. All right, now we're going to, let's see if I can adjust this out a little bit. Okay, we're going to have some sentences. I'm going to read it the first time, and then I want you to read it the second time, okay? And I'm going to move back my camera so you guys can see all the words. Okay. All right, this first sentence is, the king's evil reign, there's that EI, lasted for 8, EIGH, years. Okay, I want you to read it now. Okay, now I want you to read it on your own without me pointing. Okay, now I'm going to reread it for you. The king's evil reign lasted for 8 years. Okay, let's move on to our blue one. I'm going to try to get all of that in. Okay, the robbers appeared to get away with the heist. EI saying that I. Okay, I want you to read it now. Okay, now read it without me pointing to it. Okay, now I'm going to reread it for you. The robbers appeared to get away with the heist. And that EI says I there. Okay, last one. And there's actually a new word here that I'm going to teach you. I'm going to go a little sideways here. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, we'll be flexible, right, guys? Okay. After the girl received her crown, she was full of conceit. Now, conceit, what that means when you're conceited, kind of means you're full of yourself. You think that you're really good and nobody's better than you. And so you act very kind of too proud. So you're kind of rude to others because you think you're just better than them. So that's kind of what conceit means. So a new vocabulary word for you there. Okay, so I'm going to reread that since I taught you that word, and then then we'll go through the routine like we have been. After the girl received her crown. She was full of conceit. Okay, now your turn while I point. Okay, now read it without me pointing. Okay, now I will reread it for you. After the girl received, we hear that E, her crown, she was full of conceit. How'd you do? Okay, now I'm going to just write some words out and I want you to try to read them, and then I will go through and say I will say the correct word and you can self-check. That word is ceiling. That word is leisure. And leisure would be like to do something kind of on your own when it works for you and you're not overwhelmed by that. So if somebody says, do it at your own leisure, it's kind of whenever it works for you, whenever it fits in your schedule. That word is nay. That word is either. That word is unveiled. You'll see we added a prefix and a suffix there. And that word is weightless. Okay, I hope you guys got some good practice with those vowel patterns of EI and EIGH.